morning, everybody. I hope the wind's not too bad out here. I got a crazy email from Carnival Cruise Line, and when I called them about it, it's actually a serious issue, and I wanted to bring that to your attention today. And then we'll also talk about this new court order that came out that's taking away the masks from domestic flights in the U.S. But before I can do that, as you can see, I'm out here on Route 66 in Arizona. I've got to do an event this morning with the local sheriff. So let's get that done, and then we're going to jump into 2 Minute Tuesday. Sorry, it's a little bit late. Let's do this. Hey everybody, welcome to Cruising with Charles. So before everybody gets here for this coffee with the sheriff, a big meet and greet event that I've helped put together, I wanted to take my time and talk to you guys about this email that I've gotten from Carnival. So before we jump into that, let's put 2 minutes up here on the clock and let's talk about this. Okay, so here's what happened. I got an email the other day that I had applied for a vaccine exemption for my upcoming cruise. Now, I did not apply for a vaccine exemption, so I was very curious as to why I was receiving this email. And I actually got about 9 of them. I got 3 of them for each of my upcoming back-to-back. I think that was 3 back. I'm doing 3 back-to-backs. I'm getting on the Carnival Radiance May 6th. Then I'm doing the May 9th cruise and the May 13th cruise. But I got 3 emails for each one of them saying I'd applied for a vaccine exemption. I didn't. So I quickly called. What I found out, and this is very important for you, if you get this email, don't hesitate to call Carnival. Yes, you may wait on hold for a while, but when I talked to the lady, there's some sort of glitch in their system, in their computer, and it's understandable. They've had to create a lot of new generated emails for vaccines and COVID. It's understandable. There's always a glitch in the systems, the matrix. But anyway, what was happening is the computer was putting people in for exemptions that didn't ask for them. And if they weren't receiving an exemption, their cruises were being canceled. So here, all of a sudden, you can have your cruise all paid for. Everyone in your party's vaccinated. You don't need an exemption. And then you're going to get an email that your cruise has been canceled because you were denied an exemption. Now, it's not your travel agent or the poor lady who's answering the phone for Carnival's fault. It's an IT problem. So after I talked to this lady, she had already had 20 calls that morning of people whose cruises had been canceled. So she sent me over to IT. I had to wait for quite a while. And I talked to IT, told them the emails I'm getting. She said I never should have received them. Nothing on my booking shows that I've applied for an exemption. I should not have received any of them. What she did do was made several notes onto each of my bookings stating that my party was fully vaccinated and we did not need an exemption. She did that, and she told me the reason she did it was in case my booking does get canceled because I'm denied a vaccine exemption, any of the travel agents, when you call the customer service number, will be able to reinstate my booking based on those notes. So this is just a warning to anybody out there. If you get this email, don't hesitate to give them a call. Yes, you're going to be on hold for quite a while, but give them a call and let them know about this email. And this email said I had applied for a vaccine exemption. It wasn't to go do the vaccine little, where you got to go and list everybody that's vaccinated in your party, whether they're vaccinated, not fully vaccinated, and or not vaccinated and need an exemption, or not vaccinated without an exemption, or have an exemption. You know that whole little spiel. Don't hesitate to call if you get one that looks really weird. Simple phone call can save you a big headache. But now, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this court order that came out yesterday about not wearing a mask on flights in the U.S. now? And of course, this only applies to domestic flights. And as of this morning, yes, it's Tuesday morning. I'm filming right now. I'm behind. I've got a lot going on before these cruises come up. But what are your thoughts? And as of this morning, John Hill says masks will still be worn in the cruise terminal. They haven't taken it away as of me recording this video. Let me know in the comments. Are you excited they're going to do away with the masks now on flights and possibly in the cruise terminals? Do you not care? What's your thoughts? Let me know. I'm really curious. And if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe, hit that like bell. Is it a like? No, it's not a like bell. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, or hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get updates when I put out other videos. And you can check out my whole series that I'm working on cruises in Alaska. I know Alaska's getting ready to start sailing. If you're curious what you need for Alaska, I used to live up there. Well, I snowbird. Have 6 months in Alaska, 6 months in Arizona. I did that for almost 10, 15 years. Spent a lot of time up there, off the grid. So I have a lot of good information. Go check out those videos if you have an upcoming cruise to Alaska. And until next time, I am out of here.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions.